Maybach music.
Pork on the fork, white in the pot, by any means, if you like it or not.
Hey, what's up guys? How we doing? Today I want to talk a little bit about showcases because the number one question I get emails every single day. Anytime I work with younger players, I get asked this question 1,000 times. They always say, what showcases should I go to? How do I get out there so college coaches and pro scouts can see me so that I can continue to move up in levels in baseball? I'm going to give you exactly what I did going through my sophomore, junior, senior years of high school so that everyone understands kind of what I did, and then I'll give some advice of what I think you guys should do. So, as a sophomore, I played my high school season, and then I played in 2 showcases. I went to the Top 96 showcase, which at that time was basically just kind of a Northeast showcase. Now I believe it's all around the country. And I went to a Perfect Game showcase in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. From there, my junior year came around. That summer, I did the Perfect Game showcase again in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And I also played for a summer team. And we went to tournaments. We went to 2 tournaments. One was in Memphis, Tennessee, and the other one was an East Cobb tournament that I believe Perfect Game puts on. I can't remember exactly, but those were my 2 tournaments. And my junior summer was where I really spoke with a lot of colleges and actually made my decision on a college right at the beginning of my senior year. So junior summer is the big summer where schools are going to see you, and a lot of schools saw me at the Perfect Game showcase and also at the Memphis, Tennessee one. I think the East Cobb tournament during the summer was the one where I spoke with the most teams, the most college teams. That seemed to be the one where there were a lot of college scouts or college coaches and pro scouts. And that's all I did. Those were the showcases. So basically a Perfect Game showcase 2 times, a Top 96, and I played in 2 summer little tournaments. They were like 4-day tournaments in the summer. So what I find is I talk with a lot of younger kids, and most guys are going to 20, 30, 40 showcases. They're going to a showcase every week or 2 weeks in the summer. They're going in the fall. They're going in the winter. They're going in the spring. They're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, if you have an endless amount of money and it means nothing to you, well then that's fine. You can go to 1,000 showcases if you want. But for most of us, I don't think this is the case. But I think a lot of people are missing the point here. Too many players now are focusing all their attention on going to every single showcase and not as much attention on becoming a better player. When you go to a lot of these showcases, how do they work? You're there for 3 days or 2 days, whatever it might be, maybe 1 day sometimes. You pay a couple $100. You go out into the field and they might hit you 3 ground balls. They hit you a ball right at you, a ball to your left, a ball to your right. You get in, you take 10 swings in the batting cage if you're lucky. If you're a pitcher, you get on the mound, you throw 5 pitches. And maybe you play a game, but a lot of these showcases now, you don't even get to play a game. So you're there for 5-6 hours and you maybe throw 5 balls, take 10 swings, and field 3 ground balls. And a team is supposed to offer you a scholarship off of this. So what I'm noticing is you're not getting any work at these showcases. You're spending a lot of money for a college coach or a pro scout to watch you for maybe 30 seconds. There's 100 kids there, and we're not benefiting from them. You need to put your energy into becoming a better player. It doesn't matter how many showcases you go to. If you don't have the skills that a college coach or a pro scout is looking for, they're not going to take you, whether they see you do it 1 time or whether they see you do it 250 times. You need to have the skills. If you're a good player and a college coach thinks that you could help their team, they only need to see you 1 time. So do I think showcases and tournaments are important to get us out there and let us be seen? Yes, absolutely. We can't sit in our house all day and never play a game or practice in front of someone and expect them to want us to help their college out or draft us. But we don't have to go to 10 or 20 or 30 showcases and tournaments all year round for this exposure. So my big advice is work on your game. I've made hundreds of videos talking about how to get better, how to use your practice time the right way, how to improve your skills. That's what we really need to be focusing on. I would much rather get questions about that than about what showcases should I go to, how many showcases, where are the college scouts going to be. And that's the question I get way more often. I get emails every day about showcases and tournaments, and I don't get as much about how do I improve my defensive skills or how do I work on my hitting mechanics, when that should be the question. That's our main goal. That was my goal when I was growing up. I never thought of where do I have to go for these coaches and these scouts to see me. I worked every day to get better at baseball. And then I heard about Perfect Game, and I went there 2 times in 2 years, and that's all it took. The scouts were there, and I had worked on my skills enough that these coaches and these scouts thought I could help their team, and I got scholarship offers. The bottom line is, if you're a good enough player, they will find you. They're finding players around the globe in the smallest communities in countries that you've probably never heard of before. They're going to find you if you're good enough to play. So work on your game, work on developing your skills. Yes, go to a showcase or 2, go to some tournaments so that you can be seen, but put 95% of your attention into becoming a better player and less attention into going to showcases every single weekend. All right, so I hope this helps a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know.